Hi, friends. There's a lot of videos out there about how I sold everything to travel the world. Well, that's exactly what we did 11 years ago. Do we have any regrets? Stay with us on this video and we'll let you know. 11 years ago, we did sell everything to travel. It wasn't just a spur of the moment thing because I'd been a traveling nurse and Mike had an early retirement. So we'd spent 14 years traveling and returning home to check on the house and for ski season for a few months, but mostly we weren't at home at all. My job gave us a great apartment to live in as part of my contract. And Mike would get jobs at ski shops and bike shops. So he had people that he got to know, and it was work he enjoyed doing. He kept the house because I had to have just in case we needed to go home. And pretty soon we didn't want to return at all. Even when we'd go camping in our travel trailer, a different one a long time ago, we'd say, I don't want to go home yet. We're having too much fun. So finally we just decided we'd sell it. There have been times when I questioned our sanity, like during the pandemic, where are we going to go? But we managed through it and we were pretty happy. We found a place up in the mountains where we could just stay for a month. And prices were pretty reasonable because nobody was going anywhere. There have been times when we didn't feel well and we think, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? But we were living in our trailer or in Airbnbs whenever we would travel out of the country, and it was fine. It's a windy day here at Lake Wenatchee State Park, and it's the end of May, or middle of May. It's crazy. But back to my story. When the housing market surged, that was another time when I questioned my sanity as far as selling everything. But you don't know who's going to go into your house when you're not there. We were paying a gardener to take care of things for us. And finding ourselves feeling like we needed to run home just to check on things. And that got expensive, flying home or driving home all the time. We found that with what we saved from not paying for the taxes, insurance, and utilities, the money we invested, it grew enough to pretty much offset it. We might be a little bit behind. Sometimes travel does get tiring, so we found staying in places longer worked better for us. And then we started camp hosting, which you can see that I'm doing right now. This is part of our duties, not really. But we ended up saving quite a bit of money by camp hosting, and then we could travel abroad. I know one winter we spent 4 months traveling through Peru, Ecuador, and Mexico. And sometimes you have to go back to the United States just to take care of things. But we weren't quite ready to go back yet. So, Mike, do you have any regrets?
None whatsoever.
Have you questioned our sanity in the past?
Oh, a lot of times.
I know, sometimes we wake up and think, where are we?
Yeah, that's true.
For me, it wasn't a mistake at all. We would be in a beautiful place like this, planning to go to Canada for the next month. Suddenly, we're 75 and how old am I? 67. The time went quickly and I have no regrets for everything that we've done. I'm just glad we didn't wait. We know our time of traveling will come to an end one way or the other eventually, and just living the life that we want to live. It's a given, and we'll find a place to live. And then we'll sit down and look at our YouTube videos. It's funny, every day after all these years, Facebook pops up a new place that we've been 1 year ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. It's a good way to start our mornings. People ask if you get lonely. Do you get lonely?
No, I don't get lonely.
Me,
We got enough to keep us busy.
yeah. And fortunately, I enjoy Mike's company, and I tell him that he enjoys mine.
Well, we have our days.
And then he goes outside, and
Yeah.
I just go the other way. Not, but not very often.
I just don't have my little bike shop at the house anymore, so I don't do too much of that.
Well, you have your bike shop outside.
That's outside.
Yeah.
Not in this weather.
No, it's kind of cold today.
Uh,
It's time to get to work. This is what people left. They left their campsite with a fire burning there.
chances are they come from the city. They don't know what they're doing. It's windy here, and boy, it wouldn't take much to start a fire.
Yep, they left their site empty and we found the fire burning. We don't want those silly people burning down the forest where the western tanager lives. Not a bad way to spend the end of the day. We're really glad you came along with us. We're really glad that we did our adventures. No regrets.